Hello and welcome back to another TBR video. If you are new here, hello, welcome in. My name is Mariah or Moo, whatever you want to call me. Okay, so we have our TBR jar as usual. We took out the prompts from last month. We have all of our prompts that we haven't used yet in here. We're just gonna get straight into it because I'm not gonna lie to y'all, I am going through the biggest, most massive reading slump of my life. And around this time last year, the same thing happened around like February, March, where I just was not reading. Just wasn't. No book sounded interesting to me. I just didn't have the motivation to read. So it has happened again this year. I'm still finishing up Onyx Storm, which I started in February. My March TBR, I started one book on it and I have yet to finish that one. So we are starting over, little refresh for April. Gonna get a new TBR. We are going to refresh, renew, recycle some books, you know. Yeah, that's all I got for me. Yeah. Okay. We are going to do, like I said, I don't know if I said this or not. We are going to do 5 books. That seems to be like a good amount. If I'm feeling like doing more to have some variety, we'll change it up as we go because this is my video. I can change the rules as I go. Perfectly fine, right? Right. Yeah, we're going with that. Okay. Anyways, let's get into it. I'm excited. We pulled some prompts from like other inspo videos from online and everything, and so I've been excited to do another TBR video because I get so excited pulling these prompts. Like, it's just so much fun doing it. I feel like these TBR videos are just a fun way to be like creative and have a good time and pick books that I probably normally wouldn't pick up, honestly, for a little bit. So yes, so Bloomsbury and Blooms have sent me a couple of different books as well, and I really do appreciate that. So we do have some new options as well. If I can get this one in, because this is an ARC, Tell Me Every Lie is an ARC. I would love to get this in because it doesn't come out until June. So I've yet to read an ARC before it's released. This is the first ARC I've been gifted. Let me say that. The other ARCs I got from like events. You know, this is the first one I've been gifted, so I would really like to read this. Okay, anyways, I am gonna stop yapping because I could yap all day, specifically about books, but let's get into it. Let's go ahead, let's pull our prompts, and let's get our TBR going. Okay, prompt number 1. These are not color coded at all either. I just wanted a bunch of different colors in the jar, just to clarify. I always make sure I didn't drop one because you never know. Okay, prompt number 1 is a book with gold lettering on the title. I don't know if y'all can read that. Y'all probably can't. It's so tiny. But yes, a book with gold lettering on the title. Okay. Let me go explore real quick. Sheesh. Chill, guys. Okay, I'm gonna be straight up with y'all. I picked the first 3 ones that I saw. We have some different genres. If I pick any more, I'm too indecisive. It's already hard enough for me to make a decision with 3. So we have The Inheritance Games. My friend Haley swears by this series. She absolutely loves it, even though she hasn't finished the series. Just saying. She watches all my videos. Love you, Haley. But she highly has recommended this. She's like, it's fast paced. The chapters are so short. You don't even notice like how long the book is. So, and I think this is more like kind of like a love triangle within like the 2 brothers, and then mystery kind of vibes, like riddles and clues and all that. So I know like she ends up inheriting a house and she's like, I don't know who this guy is. Why is he giving me the house? And like the family is like, what the heck? Why does she get the house? You know, so yeah. Then we have The Rose Bargain. I have no clue what this book is about. I actually just got this from my Fairy Loot subscription. I saw how beautiful and stunning it was, and I was like, oh, this makes me want to pick it up. So yeah, no clue what it's about. The back says, when one makes a fairy bargain, one must be prepared to pay the price. I do know, like, Oh yeah, this book is stunning. It's absolutely stunning. That's why I need to read it, honestly. And then put it on display because like why would you not want to display this? Like, yes. And it's kind of given like Once Upon a Broken Heart vibes. I haven't read Once Upon a Broken Heart, but like everything I see with it is giving like this vibe. Aesthetic. Then we have A Love Letter to Whiskey. Now, I don't know anything about this except for it's like right person, wrong time, and it's one of the most frustrating books ever. I did get the 5th anniversary edition during an Amazon sale, so that's why I have it, because everyone's like, this is amazing, spectacular, but I know people cry their hearts out to this book. So it's like, So, these are the 3 options. The question is, which one do we go with? And I can tell you right now, I'm probably going to take A Love Letter to Whiskey out because it scares me. The more I think about it, I'm like, am I ready for that mentally? And the answer is no, I'm not. Especially since I have 10 chapters left of Onyx Storm, so I already know that mentally is going to mess with me. So, it's looking like the Rose Bargain or the Inheritance Games. And I low-key, I think the Inheritance Game is going to entertain me more, honestly, for right now. But I do want to read this one as well. I just haven't really been, I'm not a big fantasy girly, so am I ready to get into my fantasy era? See, this is what I mean by indecisive. I think I'm gonna go with the Inheritance Games on this one. I think I am. Haley recommended it. I trust Haley, you know, so we have a Haley recommendation on the TBR. Okay, prompt number 2. And the reason why I also picked this over the Fairy Loot book is because I'm pretty sure I have a prompt in here that says like a book subscription like book or something like that to kind of like help me get through them, because I've been part of Fairy Loot for a year now, so I officially have 12 books from them and I haven't read any of them. So I was like, I need motivation too. Okay, prompt number 2 is, oh, it's my mom picks a book. Okay, let me pick out 3 options and then let me text my mom, and then at the end of the video, she'll reply back to it by then, and I will let y'all know what she picks. I guess I should pick out 3 options that I want to read and then send them to her for her to pick. I feel like my mom's gonna pick based on the cover, so I should consider that. Okay, look, I'm gonna go. My mom's a teacher, so I'm gonna give her Not in Love by Ali Hazelwood. And then I feel like I should do maybe like teacher themed ones, like the cheat sheet, you know, get it? And then do I have another one that's kind of giving teacher vibes? I feel like these are really solid though, like it's giving classroom, right? Yeah. Worst comes to worst, I could just send these 2. Oh wait, Night Shift, because this is giving also school vibes. Okay, we'll send these 3 to her and we will see what she picks. So we have Not in Love, Ali Hazelwood, The Cheat Sheet, Sarah Adams, and then Night Shift by Annie Crown. So I'm gonna send her a picture. I should have done the arc. Oops. Oh well, I'm gonna leave these 3 books out. If she replies by the end of the video, I will say which one she picked. If she didn't, I will put like the picture or something up here, and yeah, call it good. Okay, prompt number 3. Okay, we have A book you bought on a whim. Actually, I actually know which book I should probably, the first book that came to my head. Okay, I feel like these three. Alright, we have Puck by Helena Hunting. I actually bought this just because of the sprayed edges. I saw it, didn't read the back of the book, just saw it, purchased it. Mixed Signals, which I actually had a friend, I went to the bookstore and I was like, pick me out a book. And they were like, I like this one. And I was like, cool. So, purchased this one. And then we have Daughter of No Worlds, because Mariana on TikTok was like, this is amazing. And I was like, ooh, you know, if a fantasy book is amazing and, you know, I haven't hit my fantasy era yet, you know, like this could like really set the bar for fantasy. And I trust her like Rex like through and through. One of my favorite TikTokers slash booktubers. So these are 3 options, and honestly, I really want to pick this up to see what this is about, but she's a little thick. I think I'm gonna go with Puck because this is the one that I really did like buy on a whim. I just kind of saw it and was like, yeah. Also because I've read a book by this author and I really did not like it. It's part of a different series. It's like If You Hate Me. So I want to give this a shot to see like if this is better, because I'm a big like 3 strikes you're out. So if this is like the 2nd strike, then the author has one more chance before I'm like officially like, I will not be reading any more of your books. So yeah, let's do this. Plus, I mean, the sprayed edges are gorgeous, so. Okay, so this is technically our 3rd book on the TBR. And you know what I just remembered? Today is Friday when I am filming this video, and I have Fridays off, but my mom's a teacher. So she's teaching right now. Not my brightest moment. For some reason, I thought it was like Saturday. Whoopsie. Okay, prompt number 4. Let's see. A book with titled chapters. I think this one's so cool and unique. So give me a few minutes. Let me search around at some books that I want to read and let's see what we get. Okay, so I've actually found 2 fantasy books and then 1 romance book. So one's a new release. So we have Story of My Life by Lucy Score, which just got released a little bit ago in March. And so they have the different POVs, but each chapter has like great, hang on, vase wine and an ass kicking. Like yeah. So these have some cute little chapter names. We also have Phantasma. I've yet to read this. This was the hype last fall. Book Talk talked it up and everything. So this one switches POVs as well, but they do have chapter titles at the top of them. So this one really has my attention. I was not the biggest fan of Caraval, but I heard this is kind of like it, but better. And then we have Nightbane. Of course, this is the 2nd book in the Lightlark series, which is now going to be a 5-book series, I have learned. So I've yet to continue it. I love Grimm in this. I love Issa as well. These characters were very memorable, in my opinion. I stayed up and read Lightlark until like 4 in the morning, and then woke up the next morning and finished the last 60 pages that I had. It was addicting. I loved it. I highly recommend it. It's a hot take, I know, but I don't care. So, okay, out of the 3 of these, Story of My Life probably won't be picked. Yana recently did a review on this on TikTok, saying she wished she would have DNF'd it, and I do plan on reading it, getting my own opinion. But for right now, that kind of has, like, put me off on wanting to read it, you know, so. Plus, I do have a romance book already, you know, so, like, I really want to pick a fantasy book. And out of these, I think I'm going to choose Nightbane just because I do want to continue this book series. And, you know, I really want to finish. I want to finish the series. I have Sky Shade as well, and then that'll complete it until we get book 4, so I would be satisfied in doing that. So, plus I heard this is like really like good. It's a bunch of Who Did This to You. So we'll see. I'm Team Grimm, by the way. If you're Team Or, I'm sorry if I offend you. Okay, one more book left. Let's go ahead and pick our last prompt. Okay. Okay, our last prompt is a young adult book, a YA book. Okay, these are my 3 YA choices. So we have The Summer I Turned Pretty. Of course, I feel like this is one that like everyone has either read or seen the TV show, and I feel so behind. Dungeons and Drama, cute. It just sounds cute, and I'm a theater girl, so. And then Better Than the Movies by Lynn Painter. I know everyone recommends this. This is like the YA romance book. It's like a bunch of rom-com references and stuff. So these are it. I'm thinking no to The Summer I Turned Pretty. Just because these two have my attention more, but okay, the reason I'm going to pick what I'm going to pick is because today when I woke up, I always go to my socials and I reply to comments and everything. And someone today on, I believe my Lemonade account was like, Better Than the Movies is my #1 like favorite romance book. And so a lot of people, I really have not heard a bad thing about Better Than the Movies. A lot of people love it. So I'm gonna go with Better Than the Movies, see what the hype is about, you know, kind of get my own opinion. Hopefully I don't hate it. I really hope I don't hate it. I want to love it. Oh, and my mom actually just replied to me, so that works out. She must be at lunch with the kids and everything, but she chose Night Shift. So this is, I know, like tutoring, basketball player. She's a book girly, I think. I think she's a book girly. Actually, don't quote me on that, but I do know he's a basketball player. She tutors him and everything like that. So this will be so cute. I feel like I should choose one more book because we literally have like romance galore this month. But I feel like if I pick one more, maybe it will be too. Oh, one more. We'll just do one more. A good 6 is good, okay? We need to pick like a fantasy or like a dark romance. I don't even have a dark romance on my list. I do not have a dark romance. I just realized that. That's not good. Oh, this is a long one. I'm worried. Okay, the 6th prompt is a book with a number in the title. Do I have a dark romance one with a number in the title? Oh my god. I do. I have Punk 57, and I am going with this because I've been wanting to do a bully romance in this book specifically for so long. And it's Penelope Douglas, so like I know you either love or hate her. I have a feeling I'm gonna love her. So wow, no decision needed to like even be contemplated on that one. Okay, this is my April TBR. I'm so excited for this. So let's do a brief little recap real quick. So we do have Punk 57, Night Shift, Better Than the Movies, Night Vane, Pact, and the Inheritance Games. Okay, well, thank you all so much for hanging out with me and helping me pick my April TBR. I'm super excited for this, and I'm really feeling my reading era like kicking back in. I know I've said I was in a reading slump and everything, but the past 2 days I've been grinding, like reading Onyx Storm and everything. I do have a Teamfight Tactics tournament coming up at the beginning of April that I am super excited for, so I'm really gonna have to try to balance out that plus reading, but I have no doubt in my mind that we will get it done and everything. Hopefully, I'm staying positive, but thank you so much. If y'all haven't liked, subscribed, please do. I would appreciate that so much. I would love for y'all to come back and hang out with me some more. So thank you again. Love y'all, and I will see y'all on the next one. Bye.